Does my stomach look flat?
No. Can you suck it in a little bit more?
Oh.
Suck it in, ladies.
Oh.
All right.
What's up, Zia?
All right. So for both of you guys, we're probably about a little more than halfway through training camp, I'd say. What is like the biggest improvement you've seen in your own games, and also in regards to your position groups? And you can start with Tyler.
All right. I'd say in terms of my own game, I've taken like a step forward in understanding like concepts of the offense and just really playing fast instead of just overthinking and like kind of taking thinking steps. I'm just firing off the ball and then really just like allowing the run game to speak for itself. And then in terms of the unit, I'd say our cohesion, like our ability to play together has just skyrocketed. I mean, like you compare it to last year where it's like we were just kind of throwing guys out there, seeing if like we can create something, make something happen. But then this year it's like we're all five of us, even the whole unit, you know, not just the starting line, is like we're all one, you know, and we're playing together.
Awesome. I would say for me as an individual, I would say definitely my confidence has gotten up a lot. I've been playing a lot faster. I know more things, and then honestly, like I feel like I've been getting a lot stronger and a lot quicker, getting to the quarterback a lot better, which is going to be huge this year. In terms of us as a unit, I just feel like our brotherhood and kind of the way, you know, we interact with each other and the way that, you know, we do things as a defensive unit, like D-line especially, has been, you know, really tremendous to see. Like everybody works together, we all communicate, we're all on the same page a lot of the time. So I feel like a lot more guys on our D-line have been getting confident, and, you know, we're going to need everybody, so it's going to be huge that everyone keeps continuing to build that confidence and that courage as we go forward into the season.
Courage is a good word. I like that. Speaking to the defensive scheme a little bit, you guys play 3-4. Like, how does that benefit you and your personal skill set?
I just feel like, you know, it benefits us. You know, it benefits me in terms of, you know, I want to just do what's best for the team and how we're going to win. And I feel like, you know, being in, no matter what down we're in, whether we're in a 3-4 or we're in a 4-3, I feel like it benefits me just because I've gained a little bit of weight, and it's going to be important for us to stop the run in that 3-down front. And I feel like I'm a little bit more of a physical player, so I feel like that benefits me in terms of me as an individual, but also the defense, because it allows me to play fast and physical and, you know, get guys open, you know, like Jordan Pollard and Noah Franklin, and then, you know, Isaiah Rivas and, you know, Jalen, get those guys some picks. So that's how it benefits us.
And Tyler, you switched around the offensive line a little bit last year. You played center, left guard, right guard. What position do you feel like you're most comfortable at? What position do you feel like you most excel at?
Honestly, any position, it don't matter as long as I'm on the O-line. I think for me, it's more of just like a understanding of like who I'm playing next to. So, I mean, obviously at center, you're next to the guards, and then at guard, you're at the center and the tackle. So I'd say for me right now, because I've been drilling it more, right guard, I'm just more comfortable right there being next to Nate and Joe. Obviously, like if you know something happens and I need to switch, I can switch. It's not a problem. So.
And lastly, for both you guys, you know, with the phrase "iron sharpens iron" gets thrown around a lot, especially in football. Do you feel like that applies to you guys, you know, during team drills going against each other's position groups?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, these guys are some of the best in the Mountain West, like without a doubt. So, and then I feel like that energy just bounces off of each other. So, like they'll get us one day, we'll get them another. Like it's always a back and forth.
I couldn't agree more. In terms of our team stuff going against the offensive line, you can definitely see, you know, guys developing and improving for sure in all aspects, whether it's their pass pro, whether it's their run game. You know, Tyler and I were clashing yesterday, and you can kind of feel his strength, you know, as he's getting more comfortable in the game and, you know, making me work and honestly making him work. You know, we're just going to get each other better at the end of the day. But in terms of going against each other, I definitely feel the speed and the strength from these guys as they continue to improve, because, you know, our D-line, we're going to be on our P's and Q's this year, and, you know, we want to do what it takes to win. And if we can get our offensive line right, and, you know, the guys up front, we're the trenches, if we can set the tone, you know, as a defense, we call ourselves, you know, the tip of the spear, but in terms of D-line, O-line, you know, we just got to continue to work, keep butting heads, getting each other better. But no, I'm excited for these guys for sure on the other end.
Awesome.